This is the view from the Flodigarry hostel. That's the way from the hostel. Feels like about a mile or so. And you come to this gate where Map Girl is. Good morning.
Good morning.
And you'll see this sign here. And I believe that's pronounced Kerrang. And that is where we're going. I've got my sun hat on, got my sunglasses on. We are at Loch Lannaig, which looks like it would be a great camping spot. We're doing all right. It's a gradual, steady climb at the moment. In the first half an hour, the path is intermittent with gravel, a few stony steps like that. It levels off at times like this. I believe the steep bit is to come. But it's not a killer start to the day at all. Approaching the second loch. Loch Hasco. Good camp spot, halfway up. Really flat, gorgeous. A little glimpse of the third loch there, Loch Fada, as the path seems to snake around it. See our shadows down there. Right, this is the rocky bit, quite scrambly. Did the last bit of that on my hands and knees. It is a bit of a scramble, the last bit. We think that's the needle. And this range here is the Kerrang. This is looking back on where we've come from. And that's looking over towards the car park in the distance, which is where we're going. By this cairn, we've had a look up that path that goes to the right there. Doesn't seem to go anywhere different. This one seems to be the way everyone's coming, so we're going to go this way. That rock there to the right of the Kerrang, that's known as the prison. And where I'm filming now, this is one of the main viewpoints for the people coming from the car park. And all those peaks and hills, the ups and downs in the distance. That's where we're going next. It's taken us 2 hours 50 minutes to get to the car park, but that's with a lot of stops to film and take photographs.
So we came up onto here from Loch Hasco, and then we've come this way around following the Harvey's map. The All Trails map has you coming this way. But if you start here at this car park, you can do a circular.
Getting tea and a bacon butty. We're leaving the T-van, car park behind us, and we're going up there. Well, if summit camping is your thing, it's awesome ground here at Bain Edra for camping. Absolutely awesome. Looks like someone's getting ready to have a fire there. Wow. Well, just before we climb back up again, after coming down from Bain Edra, there's decent camp spots over there. Probably looks like good ones over there by that wall, and it would be a bit less windy down here, I guess. But we're going back up again.
Into the trig at Bain Edra, and then we've come down, and now we've got to go back up. So that's the climb number 1, and back up, climb number 2, and climb number 3, and then climb number 4. And
then it's the Old Man of Storr,
yeah,
which we're not going to make it to tonight. But we were hoping to camp between.
It was around here.
Climb 3 and climb 4.
Yeah.
But we shall see. So we are now about to start climb number 1. We're about to go down and then climb up the second climb that I've written on the map, Grobnanich. Well, we're way up. I don't know if we're halfway up, but that is just like climbing vertical stairs, although it's not when you look at it now. But there's these little footprints that you can put your foot into, but if you went backwards it wouldn't be good. Right, this is top of 2. It's very flat, it's a little bit marshy, but you could camp here. We're gonna go on a bit further ourselves. Our aim is to get over the top of 3 over there.
We're at 575 at the moment. We've got to go down to 514 and then back up to 599.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Forest over there, little one. This down doesn't look as bad, or as steep I should say, as the previous ones, and then the up looks okay. Nice, lovely. Well, between what I'm calling climb 2 and climb 3, there's a little wall there. You could pitch there and camp. Lovely. You all right? Right, climb 3.
Yeah. Number 3.
Here we go. Oh, and there's a water source there. There's a dew pond.
What are you doing?
I've been making up a little rhyme.
Oh, okay. I hope it's not about me.
dear.
What else have we got to do on the hills but make rounds?
Walking around Skye, we've got some beautiful views. The sun seems to follow the Double Travel cruise. And now I'm really tired. I really need my bed, yeah. What did for me was the climb up Ben Edra. Tomorrow doesn't matter if our legs are sore. We'll have one more climb before the old man of Storr. And then after that, we'll see what we can see. Then it's the campsite at
Poetry.
Thank you very much. Let's go, let's get this third climb out of the way. But it's 6 o'clock, 6:05. We really need to be pitched by 8. So if we can find somewhere and be pitched by then, that would be fantastic. We found our place to pitch. This is where we've ended up. It's 7:30 at night. We're on the Trottinus Ridge. That's our pitch down there. This is awesome. I love it. Somebody's a bit cold. It has gone cold now, the sun's gone down. But we've got a little hot chocolate with some Glendew whiskey in it. Should warm us up a treat. Happy camping.
Flodigarry to a wild camp just before the old man of Storr. Setting off today from Flodigarry Hostel, about a mile road walking before you turn off onto a well signposted path that is a mixture of gravel, grass and stone steps. Some gorgeous views along the way here and a few camp spots. Towards this junction here it gets a little bit steep in sections and we had to just scramble to get to this junction. Then a great well maintained path coming all the way down here. We had a really big steep up to Bio Budi and then another steep descent. Still a really good path all the way along here. Another steep climb up to Ben Edra, and there was a few good camping spots around there too. More climbs, up, down, another steep climb. It really was a very up and down day. And then we settled for staying here, camping here now in the middle of this little Bilac, which is beautiful, great views.
Good morning from the Trottinus Ridge. It's been so windy all night long. Oh, let's have a look outside. So windy. That's where we camped. Obviously we've left no trace. It's freezing. Well, I think we were in a wind tunnel. The wind coming howling round there and round there, because it's not so windy now we've climbed up. It's cold. There's a cutting wind and this is boggy, marshy terrain. So I'm glad we camped down there, even though it was a wind tunnel. We got a good pitch, but up here, if we'd have carried on last night, I don't think we would have got a good pitch. Well, I know we wouldn't. I do.
People.
Oh, we must be close to the Old Man of Storr then. If it was misty and rainy, you could easily just charge over the edge there. This bit's a bit tricky. And then it's quite steep down there, but we're just going to take it slowly and then back up there. That's Harterval, 669 metres, and that's the last climb, I think, before the Old Man of Storr. And this, if you didn't make it as far as the Old Man of Storr, there's some good camping ground here. This is all nice. There's a little wall there. We're at Harterval, and now we're going round to the Old Man of Storr. Well, we found navigating this last bit to the Old Man of Storr quite tricky. And that's with the Harvey map and all trails. But we found the path now. We can see people. Ah, this must be the way. Well, from not having seen anyone for most of yesterday and for a good part of this morning, I'm guessing this must be the Old Man of Storr, because there are hordes of people over there, like ants climbing all over it. It must be popular, and it's got to be popular for a reason. It must be impressive. It says it's a 2-hour round trip, and I would say it's taken us an hour to come down from there. Well, this is the end of stage 2, according to the Cicerone book. We're at the car park of the Old Man of Storr. Hitch a ride to the campsite at Portree. So we've pitched up here. We're going to have something to eat. We're going to walk into Portree. We're going to get some cash out, because we need cash to pay for the taxi that's going to take us back to the Old Man of Storr tomorrow morning, where we're going to walk back to this campsite again.
Tottenham Ridge to the Old Man of Storr. Waking up here in the Beelac, the path here is a big steep climb up, which is quite boggy and marshy. There's no camping spots here at the top. You need some good navigational skills along here. If the mist comes in, it's a really tricky path. Some spectacular views and another few ups and downs. When you get to here, this is a real steep clamber down, and I'm pretty sure a bit of that was on my bum. You've got a good path now coming down to the Old Man of Storr. Again, some spectacular views all the way down here. These steps, there's hundreds of steps from the Old Man of Storr coming down to the car park here. We hitched a lift and got to Portree campsite, where we're pitched up for the night, and tomorrow we'll get a taxi back to the Old Man of Storr and then walk back here.